Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Jamal here. In this video I'm going to be explaining to you why the scalpers always win when it comes to the PS5, the Xbox, pretty much any of the new generation consoles. I'm going to be explaining to you what they do. Alright guys, so when it comes to like these new sneakers and the PS5s and the Xbox, all those new generation consoles and what's not, and there's a lot of demand and hype for them, the bot's going to take over. In 2020 we just had a pandemic. Everything was shut down, so a lot of these retailers are going the online route, and there's not many stuff in store that we can grab, so that just makes things extremely more difficult when you're competing against scalpers or bots that been doing this stuff pre-pandemic. So I think this is why we are where we at today. No PS5s, you can't get no PS5s for under retail. Everything is just either 800 or more, so that's what we got to deal with. Ain't that a shame? After multiple releases and have been unsuccessful at this time, I still play with the Xbox. Got the controller right here, so I still play my Xbox at this time, but I would definitely love to get a PS5 sometime soon. But anyways, long story short, let's just hop over to my screen, and I'm just going to simulate as a real human or as a user what we do in order to get a PS5 and what, you know, the scalpers or the bots pretty much do to secure it, and you'll see for yourself what's gonna happen. So right now I'm on my computer. So what I'm gonna do is I already have the Walmart site loaded. Are you serious? And boom. This is a good example. I just refresh and it's asking me, am I a robot? No, I'm not. Alright, so we just had a quick test right there where Walmart asked me was I a bot when I just logged in, but that's interesting. Anyways, now that I'm on the Walmart shop website, what it takes for a typical user to, let's say, try to get the PS5, you know, what we would do is launch the website. We would have type PS5 console. Once we hit enter, you can scroll towards the bottom looking into the disc version. So we'll click this one. At this time, as you can see, this item is out of stock, but if it was in stock, let's say, let's do the controller, like for example PS5 controller. What we would have to do is, you know, click the controller. If it's bookmark, whatever you want to do, click the quantity, add to cart, and hopefully you are signed in at this time so you can have most of your information saved. So I'll definitely tell you to make sure log in before you try to check out the product. So once we're here, you click check out, and you have your delivery. It tells you that you confirm, you click continue, you confirm your delivery address, so everything is already in here. You click address and you enter your payment information, and once you do that, you click review order and your order is in. So I don't know how much time that took to exactly do that. Let's say about 10-30 seconds. By that time, a scalper probably would have had 10 PS5s already checked out. As easy as that. But how did they do it? How do they manage to like check out so many things in such a quick time? You hop over to my screen again. I'm going to go to Walmart developer, for example, API. So now that we are on the developer portal for Walmart, this is essentially a backend service that they provide where, again, you don't have to interact with the UI. Everything is through web services, and pretty much once it's in play, it's golden. I'm not gonna say that this stuff is easy. You do need to have some type of experience as a developer to actually know what to do. But if you do have technical knowledge, I'm just gonna go into the marketplace real quick just to show you like the process and just to show you what that stuff looks like. So what you see here are certain different requests, authentication, authorization, all the categories that are related to these APIs. So one of the most important ones would be the authentication and authorization. Without those, you will not have access to these APIs and do certain requests and get responses. But essentially this is what the response look like, and it brings back like a token. So now once you have this authorization token, you pass it on to various requests. From there you can see the service call for items. Let's say example PS5. You say retrieve an item and display the item details. That's what this service does. What we would need, as you can see, we need either of these would be required. So this is what the stuff that they're gonna see. You got the item ID. So if it's a PS5, they will pull all the relevant information that's related to it. Whether it's the item number, how much is in stock, all the details pretty much. From there, there usually would be an add to cart service. The developer portal does not list that here, but what that does is just take that order that you've had or that product, it puts it into the add to cart. Maybe on the Walmart website we click add to cart, a job is kicked off to put it right here. But again, the developer service does not have that exposed to us. That doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It does exist, it's just not exposed to us at this time, and that's for various reasons, you know. So if you go to an order, essentially this is what the backend sees. We have our part purchase order number, the customer ID, the email address, the date, you even have the shipping information. So you have all the shipping, where do you want to ship. You actually have the order. This is the order line, and this is what products we have currently in the cart, or where we purchase actually, the charges and the pricing, and pretty much a breakdown of everything. You can even actually see your tracking. So you have your tracking URL. So pretty much this is what we get from Walmart when we actually successfully completed an order. This is what the backend sees, but we get everything within a nice UI. Once all those things are in place, all you have to do is click one button, and your order is complete. And that's how it's done, like via the backend. As you see earlier, we had to log into Walmart, search for the PS5. Even if we didn't have to search for the PS5 and we bookmarked it and we was on the screen just waiting and ready to go to click add to cart, I mean, even moving the mouse, you already lost, because the time it takes to execute, time for you to move your mouse, the scalper probably would have had 2-3 PS5s secured, and they can keep doing it over and over until stock is pretty much dry. So while we are here fighting to be on time, waiting for the release to drop, seeing that add to cart button appearing, and the time we click it from the time we click that, the chances are slim that we can actually secure, because that's just one click to add to cart. We have to still do logins, your shipping information, billing information, and confirm. So there's so much things between there's so much interactions within that time, that by the time we get to the end, the site either crashed, there's no more stock left, and everyone is wondering, how is everything sold out within a minute? This is how they do it, guys. It's all about using APIs, having the access to certain web services, and once you have everything compiled and just ready to go, you literally click one button and all the requests just go through. That one click actually authenticate you. It looked for the item that you were searching for, it added the item to the cart and pulled all that information, boom, and checked out. I myself been having like extreme difficulty trying to get the PS5. I don't believe in skipping the line. I'm just gonna either be patient and wait until it's in store, or if they have so much stock that no one really cares anymore. But I'm not going to pay over retail for a PS5. I'll just mess with the Xbox for the time being. But the PS5 is nice, man. I can't lie. The graphics are amazing. I mean, the gaming experience, phenomenal. But how can you win when the scalpers are literally just using you know, the API calls to really get ahead of the line? So I hope this video was insightful. I hope you can just get a quick understanding, or just to see the process of what the scalpers do to pretty much beat us when it comes to trying to get a PS5. To everyone that doesn't have one still, you know, be patient. More stock is probably gonna come sometime soon. I won't pay over retail. If you really need it, you can go on eBay or check out your Facebook marketplace or whatever and see what's out there. But I'm gonna be patient. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, that wraps up today's video. If you guys did like the video and like the content, I definitely appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe. On this channel, I'm gonna be talking to you more about automation, coding. Definitely appreciate you for watching. See you guys in another video. Peace out.